Hey everyone, I'm Shane Snipes and I'm here at Basecamp, and this is a co-work space here in Beaufort, South Carolina. I'm really super excited to be sitting down and chatting with the people who created this, and I'm going to let her give an overview of what this really is relative to it. So tell us a little bit about you. First, give me your like where you came from and what this really looked like for you when you first started.
Well, I came from the southwest of the country, so New Mexico and Arizona area, and I have been working in and around tech for a long, long time. I actually worked out in the Silicon Valley and got the bug with startups. I worked on the more on the business administration end of things, human resources, that sort of a thing, organizational, and just really enjoyed the energy of those kind of companies and continued that throughout the different places I've lived. And so when I knew I was going to be moving to Beaufort, I quickly found out about the digital corridor, and this was before Basecamp opened. And I contacted the current program manager at the time and just said, "What is this? I'd love to be involved somehow." And so by the time I came to Beaufort, it was kind of up and running. They had a couple of residents in here, and we're just starting to really start programming in the ecosystem around tech in Beaufort. And within several months, there was an opening for that program manager position, and I stepped in just to help out, and then it just kind of went through from there. And
Yeah.
I realized that this was where the right place for me to be at the right time. And
How did you hear about Beaufort?
well, actually, my boyfriend's in medical school,
Uh-huh.
and his school's in Arizona, and they send out their students years 2 through 4 to different underserved areas around the country. The school's A.T. Still University, by the way. And so Beaufort is in one of the rural areas that they work with. They work with the Beaufort Jasper Hampton health clinics that are in the 3 different counties here, about 7 or 8 clinics. And so then he continues with his rotations for the next 3 years, and so that's why we're here.
That's great.
It worked out.
I know. The cool thing about the sort of technology world is as it's growing in rural areas, I feel like what we're seeing is people like yourself who come having worked in tech, but then discovering tech in like a small community like this. Beaufort is a pretty small town still, and it certainly has a sense of like trying to figure out how do you create the knowledge base to have a vibrant tech ecosystem. It's one thing like me being in New York City, like it's easy for us. Like people come to us all the time. People come to New York City. Some of the brightest and smartest and tech savviest people are around. But in a place like this, what do you think have been some of the things that have brought the tech people, either local resident tech people or other people, into the area? What have you seen do that?
Well, Beaufort, I think, is unique in that it's just an awesome place.